Assalamualaikum everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Bilal Agriculture Wala. Thank you for joining me. Today I am talking with AI about a very useful skill, how to think creatively and solve problems effectively. Problems are the part of life. Some problems look difficult at first, but when we change the way we think, Solu- solution become clear. Creative things, thinking helps us find new ideas instead of repeating the same mistake. Problem solving is not only for smart people, it is a skill that anyone can improve with patience. So today I will ask AI some easy and practical question to learn how we can think clearly and solve problem in a better way. Let's start with ChatGPT. Assalamualaikum ChatGPT. Today our topic is how to think clearly and solve problem effectively. So let's start. My first question: what does creative thinking mean in simple and easy words?
Wa alaikum assalam, Bilal. Absolutely. Let's dive into it. Creative thinking basically means looking at problems or situations in new and innovative ways. It's about thinking outside the box, being open to different perspectives, and coming up with unique solutions that might not be obvious at first glance.
Why is creative thinking important in daily life?
Creative thinking is super important in daily life because it helps us tackle challenges more effectively. It allows us to find new solutions, adapt to changing circumstances, and be more innovative in our personal and professional endeavors. Plus, it boosts our problem solving skills and keeps our minds sharp and engaged.
Why do people feel difficult at first?
Yeah, absolutely. Often people find it challenging at first because we're used to conventional ways of thinking and established patterns. It can feel uncomfortable to step outside that comfort zone. And sometimes it takes practice and a bit of courage to embrace new ideas and perspectives. But with time, it definitely becomes easier and more natural.
How can understanding a problem clearly help in solving it?
When we understand a problem clearly, it helps us pinpoint the root cause rather than just addressing surface level symptoms. It allows us to break the problem down into manageable parts, identify what's most important, and come up with targeted solutions. Plus, it reduces guesswork and saves time and effort, making the problem solving process a lot more efficient and effective.
How does overthinking style affect problem solving?
Overthinking can actually make problem solving harder because it often leads to analysis paralysis, where we get stuck in endless details and possibilities and struggle to make decisions. It can also increase stress and cloud our judgment, making it tough to see simple solutions. So, balancing thoughtful reflection with decisive action is key to effective problem solving.
Why is it important to think uh, calmly instead of panicking?
Thinking calmly helps us stay focused and clear headed, which allows us to assess the situation more objectively. When we're calm, we're less likely to jump to conclusions or make impulsive decisions. It also helps us think more creatively and find better solutions because our minds aren't clouded by stress or anxiety. So, calmness really leads to more effective and thoughtful problem solving.
Why should we try more than one solution?
Trying more than one solution is important because it increases our chances of finding the best possible outcome. Different approaches can offer new perspectives and insights, and sometimes what works for one situation might not work for another. By experimenting with multiple solutions, we can learn from each attempt, refine our approach, and ultimately find the most effective and efficient answer.
How does fear of failure block creative thinking?
Fear of failure can really hold us back because it makes us hesitant to take risks or try out new ideas. It can lead to self doubt and anxiety, which in turn stifles creativity and prevents us from exploring unconventional solutions. When we're too focused on avoiding failure, we might stick to what's safe and familiar, limiting our creative potential. Overcoming that fear opens the door to more innovative and bold thinking.
Uh, why should mistake by be accept in problem solving?
Accepting mistakes is really valuable because it allows us to learn and grow. Each mistake offers insights into what didn't work, helping us refine our approach and avoid the same pitfalls in the future. It also fosters a growth mindset, encouraging us to experiment and innovate without the fear of judgment. Ultimately, mistakes are stepping stones to success and help us build resilience and better problem solving skills.
How how can taking to other help in finding better solution?
Getting input from others can be really beneficial because it brings diverse perspectives and experiences to the table. It can help us see blind spots that we might miss on our own and spark new ideas that we hadn't considered. Collaboration also encourages creativity and can lead to more well rounded and robust solutions. Plus, it helps build teamwork and can make the problem solving process more enjoyable and effective.
Why is teamwork useful in problem solving?
Teamwork is super useful in problem solving because it combines the strengths and skills of multiple people. When we work together, we can brainstorm more effectively, share different perspectives, and come up with creative solutions that we might not arrive at individually. It also allows for better problem analysis, quicker identification of potential pitfalls, and more efficient implementation of the best solutions. Overall, it makes the entire process smoother and
Why
more
is
effective.
patience important when solving problem?
Patience is crucial because solving problems often takes time and persistence. It helps us stay focused and avoid rushing into hasty decisions that might not be well thought out. Patience allows us to thoroughly analyze the problem, test different solutions, and learn from each attempt without getting discouraged. It also helps us maintain a clear and calm mindset, ultimately leading to better and more sustainable outcomes.
What common mistake do people make when solving problem?
One common mistake is jumping to conclusions too quickly without fully understanding the problem. Another frequent error is not considering multiple solutions or perspectives, which can limit creativity. People also tend to let emotions like fear or frustration cloud their judgment, leading to impulsive decisions. Um, Lastly, sometimes people neglect to review or learn from their mistakes, missing out on valuable lessons that could improve future problem solving efforts.
What is your best advice for thinking creatively and solving problem effectively?
Absolutely. One of the best pieces of advice is to start by breaking down the problem into smaller, manageable parts and really focus on understanding the root cause. Keep an open mind, embrace curiosity, and don't be afraid to experiment with different approaches. Also, take the time to reflect on your experiences and learn from both successes and mistakes. And of course, maintain patience and a calm mindset throughout the process.
Thank you so much for the time. Inshallah, we will back with the new topic. Allah Hafiz.
You're very welcome. Inshallah, I'm looking forward to our next topic. Allah Hafiz and take care.
This conversation showed that the creative thinking is not a talent. Uh, it it is a skill we can learn. When we stay calm, open-minded, and ready to learn, every problem become a chance to grow. I hope this conversation helps everyone face challenges with confidence and creativity. If you kill like this conversation, don't forget to like, share, and follow for the more u- useful discussion. See you in the next conversation. Allah Hafiz.